Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is really fun. It's going to be all about testing old wives' tales for gender predictions. It's kind of a mouthful. It's a little bit of a madhouse right now because it's the end of the day and Christian's running around and we have the dogs and everything. But essentially what we're going to do today is talk through old wives' tales that will predict supposedly if this baby is a boy or a girl. Our actual gender reveal is coming up in a few days, so I thought that this would be fun to just do this as a, I don't know, a fun exercise and see what the world tells us supposedly the baby will be. First, we're gonna jump into some questions and talk through like general predictions or like assumptions, that kind of thing. And then we have a couple of weird tests to do. Like there's a lot of tests that involve pee. So we're gonna do those and then see what the tests tell us according to my pee that supposedly the baby's gonna be. So first and foremost, and I'm gonna ask the questions, but I'm not gonna tell you what gender it's related to. Okay. And then you have to help me answer. So I'm not showing a ton, I'm only 12 weeks, so I do have like a little bit of a belly because it's my second baby and I'm showing earlier this time, but I'm not showing a ton. But the first one is, do you feel like I'm carrying high or low in general?
Low.
Really?
So, yeah. I mean, if you don't...
I'll show my belly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not very big yet, but...
I think it's low. There's not...
I mean, I guess it is.
That's your boobs.
That's right.
Not a whole lot here. It's like low.
Yeah, I guess. I feel like, yeah, I guess you're right. I don't have like a super round belly.
I already know what it means.
That's why you're saying so.
No, but I know why you're questioning that. Because you want a girl.
It's not that I don't. Okay, so I don't care. I think it's a girl this time, but I'll be happy either way. But I feel like it's a girl. I think my belly is in general rounder this time than with Christian. When I look back at photos of my pregnancy with Christian, the bottom part of my stomach was sticking out more, whereas now it feels more like a rounded stomach.
That makes sense, yeah.
So let's just veto that question. Test question. Yeah. No answer. Unresolved. Do you feel like I have pregnancy acne, or have I had pregnancy acne?
You've talked about it, yeah. You have had some.
Old wives' tales claims that's a girl. Girls steal your beauty, supposedly.
You have had, you complained about little breakouts more.
I have. It says, if your skin is glowing and flawless, get ready for a boy, and mine has not been. I've been breaking out more, so that's one for girl.
She still looks flawless to me.
Thank you. What about a change in body temperature? Am I feeling cold or am I feeling hot?
You've been feeling cold. You've been reporting that you're colder lately.
I have been feeling cold, and this says that means it's a boy. If you're feeling cold and icy, it's a boy. If you're feeling hot and sweaty, it's a girl. So that's one for boys.
How did you feel the first time with him?
I felt hot.
Felt hot?
Which, according to this, means it's a girl. So, one for boy, one for girl. There's an old wives' tale about the baby's heart rate. So, if the baby's heart rate is over 140 beats per minute, supposedly it's a girl. It's under 140 beats per minute, it means it's a boy. So, with Christian, I went back and looked at the paperwork. His very first appointment when I was 7 weeks pregnant, he was exactly 140 beats per minute. This baby has been in the 160s range every appointment so far.
Oh boy.
So, 2 for girl, 1 for boy. Have you dealt with morning sickness? I haven't really. I've been sicker this time, but I haven't had morning sickness with either pregnancy, so I'm gonna skip that one.
Well, you've been more nauseous, way more nauseous this time than last time.
I have been much more nauseous this time. And it says that more sickness means it's a girl. So, like, supposedly if you're pregnant with a girl, like the sicker...
They're just a parasite.
So how many is that for girl?
It's 3.
3 for girl, 1 for boy. How is your mood? Happy and mellow or moody? You would know.
Am I allowed to answer that?
Yeah, answer.
I think you've been, actually, considering the situations that we're always in work and everything, I think you've actually been pretty chill.
I think so too.
I think you've kind of taken this one in stride.
I think I have. I think I was moodier with Christian when I was pregnant with him. I feel like in general, I have been less moody this pregnancy. I felt like my emotions were all over the place with Christian, but this time I feel like I've been more mellow and just like chill.
Yeah, you've been chill. So was that girl or boy though? According
to this, if you're happy or mellow, expect a boy. If you're moody, it's a girl. Which is the opposite of my experience with Christian, but according to this, that means it's a boy. So
I'm beginning to think these are maybe just wives' tales.
So 2 for boy, 3 for girl? Yep. Yeah, you're so good. You're so good.
Can you blow a kiss? Go. Mwah. I know you can. Do it.
Yeah, Bubba. Okay, am I craving salty or sweet foods?
You've craved more salties. Because when you're not pregnant, you're usually a big chocolate.
Big sweets person.
Yeah.
And this time I have not wanted sweet. So if you're craving sweet things like fruit, chocolate, and desserts, it's a baby girl. Salty, sour means it's a boy.
So it's now 3 for boy, 3 for girl.
3 for, it's tied. Okay.
Look at this kid.
Oh my gosh.
Where crazy go?
This is the only way we can film videos.
Dude.
So now I'm gonna look up the Chinese calendar and the Mayan calendar because supposedly those help. I mean, those are like other.
They're super helpful.
Okay, so the Mayan gender prediction says that, so you look at the age of conception, how old I was at the age of conception, or how old I was when we conceived. The month of conception, whether or not both of those numbers are even or odd, and then that will predict the gender. So I was /am, 29?
You were 29.
29 when we conceived, so that's an odd number. The month of conception
Like this.
was July. So that's an odd number. So if both are odd, it means it's a girl.
Wow. That seems scientifically
Let me test this with Christian.
solid.
So with Christian, I was what,
27? She gave birth to when you were 28.
27. No, I was 27 when I gave birth. So I was 27, and I was 27 when we conceived in August. So odd and even. Odd, even means boy, according to this.
Wow.
So Chinese or Mayan gender predictor calendar was right with Christian and is saying it's a girl right now. And then the Chinese calendar, you look, there's a whole graph, and you look at by the age of, or the month of conception with my age, and they have it all graphed out. So looking at that, let's see, we conceived in July and I was 29. So this claims it's a boy.
Oh no.
I was 29
Go get it.
in July, so let's see. And 27 in August also says it's a boy. So it was right with Christian, but it's saying it's a boy. So that's 4 for 4.
4 for 4, wow. Or
This
4
kid is
for
keeping
4.
us on our toes. Chinese calendar says boy, so 4 to 4. Okay, let's do some of the other tests real quick.
Let's do it.
All right. Okay, so now we're in the kitchen. There is a pee test with baking soda. So I do have a little bit of my pee here, which is gonna feel weird putting that on camera on here. But basically you put baking soda in a little cup, and then you pour some of your urine on the baking soda. Sorry, it's so shadowy in here. But then you pour some of your urine on the baking soda. It says if it fizzes, it's a boy, and if it doesn't fizz, it's a girl. So let's see what it does. This also makes it look like I need much more water in my diet. I don't know how much baking soda I need.
We're not baking a cake or anything, we're good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's baking soda. We'll see. It's like popping, but I don't know if I see fizz.
And so what's the determination? If it fizzes, it what?
If it's no fizz, it's a girl. If it fizzes, it's a boy.
Kind of fizz at the top. I see fizz.
Oh!
There's fizz.
Sorry, I'm just like putting my pee right in your guys' face.
Some
I
people
don't
pay big money for
know.
that.
I don't know.
I think there's definitely
like,
fizz.
I think there's fizz as well. It's a very little amount. I mean, this compared to the picture, that looks like a lot more like fizz to me.
Maybe that person put a lot of pee in there.
Well, actually, they said they didn't have fizz. So, I
see fizz for sure.
I don't know. Let me know. You guys, let me know in the comments if you think that's fizz.
I think the fizz at the top of a beer or something.
It does kind of look like a beer. We'll say it's fizz. Okay, so that's 1 for boy. So how many is that?
Now it's 5 for boy, 4 for girl.
5 for boy, 4 for girl. So then the next one is called the red cabbage test. So you take like red or purple cabbage like this. We have to chop it up into chunks, throw it in boiling water, and then you mix the boiled water, or the now like colored water, you mix that with your pee as well and see what color it turns, and that determines whether it's a boy or girl. So I'm gonna do that, and while that's sitting, we'll do the ring test over my belly, because that's gonna take a second to sit there. And
is that pee too?
no pee required.
Is that pee over your belly?
No pee required for that one. So now we have the ring test. So I'm going to lay on the couch. Christian has the string from the ring test to distract him, but I'm gonna lay on the couch. Jordan has string in his hand with my wedding ring attached to it, and he's gonna hold it over my belly. If it swings back and forth, legend says it's a boy. If it goes in a circle, legend says it's a girl.
Now don't move at all, right?
No, you have to be very still.
Is that a circle or is it back and forth?
It's starting to move a little bit. You're moving. Stop it.
Whoa. Okay.
You're doing that.
Yeah, no duh. Now it's just hanging. What will happen?
You are the only person that says no duh still.
No duh, loser. This is the above view.
I don't know. If you're filming though, I feel like you're not gonna be able to hold it still. It's definitely moving now, but
Is that a circle?
I see it going in a circle.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
It's a girl.
This is ridiculous.
For the little movement it did though, it looked like it was a circle more than back and forth.
All right.
So that's 5 to 5.
5 to 5. So the cabbage pee test is the tiebreaker.
Is the decider.
Oh my
Yes.
God. That's funny, Christian.
Whoa, boil some pea cabbage.
My bad.
You like that,
Is that
Christian?
funny?
Make a sound again.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Make the sound again.
Wow! Throw some cabbage in there.
Whoa!
Is that silly?
That's the funniest thing you've ever seen. Whoa! You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
Okay, so we'll let that sit for a couple minutes and then we'll drain the cabbage and get the colored water from it. So we have our cabbage water. This is what the cabbage water looks like, super purple. And then have urine to add to it. And supposedly, so if it turns out to be pink or red, it means it's a boy. If it's a purplish hue, it means it's a girl. So let's see.
That looks red. Pink, red.
That does not look pink or red.
Yeah, it was just purple. It was purple before you poured it in.
That looks like a magenta still. Pink
Film
or...
that. That looks purple.
This is the example they're giving.
That's purple. And that is much, much more pink and red than purple.
This test.
Hold up to the light.
I mean, if you hold it up to the light, I
Yes,
guess that is
very much
that's more like magenta.
than purple.
I don't know. We cannot come to an agreement, and as you can tell, it's getting late. But I think, I mean, I guess it does. It's like this looks purple to me. Look at it right here. Look at it right here.
Compared to the example they showed, purple is like dark purple.
Do you think this looks red or pink? It said red or pink. It's a boy.
Magenta? What is magenta?
Wait, now I can't remember what it said.
Magenta or red is boy, purple was girl.
And I feel like this looks purple. Pink or red, it's a boy. Purple means it's a girl. You think this looks pink or red instead of purple?
The example of purple it showed, I see purple as being a dark mix of like red and blue, like a dark mix of red and blue. The example showed it looked super dark.
On that post.
What is magenta?
It doesn't say anything about, magenta is more of a red color. Magenta is like a darkish reddish purple. This is like a light purple.
I thought you said there was some mention there that magenta was also a boy.
There was somewhere somebody said something about magenta, but this post says pink or red means boy.
This is a new post.
Purple means girl. No! You guys let me know, because this is the tiebreaker and we apparently can't decide, or can't align at least on it, but this is the color we're working with. So you let us know in the
Sorry, hold on.
Boy or girl? Boy or girl? Boy or girl?
Alright, so that's it for our different old wives' tales gender prediction videos. You guys let me know in the comments below what color you think that last cup was and how we are going to break this tie, because I think we're tied. I don't think we can agree on what color it was. So unfortunately, we are what, tied 5-5?
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait for the actual results. Our actual gender reveal video will be up in a few days. So by the time you guys are seeing this, we probably are just finding out the news ourselves, or we'll be finding out in a couple days, and then I will have an update to you guys shortly after that. So be on the lookout for that. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. That way you get updates as I have them for this pregnancy and for this little dude. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.